Hello, my name is Dr. Darnell, and welcome to this video about mean average, meaning and characteristics. At the end of this session, you will be able to understand mean average conceptually, describe the purpose of mean average in statistics, discuss the characteristics of mean average, and analyze simple distributions using mean average. The term mean in common language is known as the average. Mean is a human construct. It's a calculated value that is not found in nature, like the diameter of a circle. In statistics, mean or average is the typical or middle measure of central tendency. Mean is a measure of central tendency that is most appropriately used for continuous data. For example, variables that are measured on a continuous, uninterrupted scale that can take any value on that scale. Relevant examples in business are sales numbers, stock prices, prices of items, production values. In biology, we have items such as measurements such as heart rate, height, weight, blood pressure, etc. The term average occurs frequently in all sorts of everyday contexts. You may say, "I'm having an average day today," meaning that your day is neither particularly good nor bad, it's just about normal. Similarly, we refer to people, objects, and other things as average. The term average refers to the middle or central point when used in mathematics. The term average refers to a number that is a typical representation of a group of numbers on a data set. We'll see that averages can be calculated in different ways. The most widely used method for calculating an average is the way we calculate mean in statistics. Most of the time, the term average, when used in a mathematical sense, refers to the mean average. The term mean is used most in statistics. The mean or average of a data set is found by adding all the numbers in the data set and then dividing by the number of values in the data set. There are several types of means in statistics, and this is just a partial list. There's the arithmetic mean, the weighted mean, and the combined mean. Then there's the geometric mean, a harmonic mean, statistical location mean, the mean of a probability distribution, truncated mean, interquartile mean, and logarithmic mean. And this is just a partial list. As you can see, there are many types of means and many ways to calculate mean. For this module, central tendency, we'll focus on arithmetic, weighted, and combined means. And we'll see more about those in future videos. Mean is more or less a synonym for average. It is determined by taking the sum of a set of numbers and dividing them by the total value of these numbers. When all factors are equal, the mean is typically going to be at the point in the distribution where half of the distribution is above the mean and half of the distribution is below the mean. The mathematical symbols for mean are X bar for a data set or a sample, and mu, the Greek letter mu, is used for a population mean. And usually the mean represents a bell curve. The mean is usually the highest point of a Gaussian or a bell curve in that bell curve. We can analyze information such as what's presented in this table. This table is a table of group data. It's grouped by the age of chief earner or chief income earner in years. And you'll see there on the left-hand side, we go from less than 25 in groups of roughly 10 years all the way up to 66 plus. So for each group, we have the total number of households in millions and the total population in millions. Then we have the household size, which in this case is the average of the total population and the number of households divided. So it's 51.9 divided by 11.5, which for the very first one equals 4.513, and we can round that to 4 0.51 people for those that are households with the chief income earners less than 25 years old. The average household income is a combined average of household size and per capita income. Per capita is just another way of saying per person average income for a given year or a number of years. And in this case, it's the years 2004 through 2005 for 2 years. But just a note, if you do the calculations, you'll note that the average household income numbers vary by a few rupees from the calculations that are seen on this table. That's most likely due to rounding variance. We can see that the average income per household and both per capita incomes increase as the age of the chief income earner increases until somewhere in the 56 to 65 age group. From the totals, you can see that the average household size for a population is 5, and the average household income for a population is 65,041 rupees. And their per capita income, in other words, average per person income for each year for the 2 years, is 13,018 rupees. So this is a simple analysis that you can do when you're looking at these tables in group, just understanding the concept of average or mean. The next example we have is a portfolio of stock prices. And here we're comparing the mean or average and the weighted mean, which we'll explain what weighted mean is in a future video, of a stock portfolio comprised of 5 stocks. We can see that the mean, the average stock price, is $390, and the weighted mean or average is $439. This is probably due to the impact of the prices of the Google stock price and the Amazon stock price. The stock price of Netflix tends to pull the average down, and the average without Netflix is $439, which is what our weighted average is. In this session, we understood the mean average conceptually. We described the purpose of mean average in statistics. We discussed the characteristics of mean average and analyzed simple distributions using mean average. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.